Ayo, my name is Mike, and this is Spiritual Sunday. Now, this is a series, this is part 3 of that series, and so go ahead and click the link up above, and you'll be able to go to part 1. If you don't, it will not make any sense. Now, before we begin, I always like to go ahead and take a moment to go relax, right? Just prepare the mind for learning, and with that, I usually just go ahead and take a deep breath, hold it for a few seconds, release, take another deep breath, hold it for a few seconds, and release. Do that 2-3 times, and then we can continue, and you can prepare your mind to be relaxed and take in the information. I do that for science videos, I do it for everything that I go ahead and learn, just so I can come with a prepared mind. So go ahead and do that right now. Love ya. So as stated before, this is just one sutra. It's from book 1, Sutra 33, and this is just one lesson, one sutra out of 196. Now, the reason why I bring this up is that all of those are extremely important lessons, but this lesson is on how to keep a peaceful mind. It's not about anything other than that, just the 4 keys to help you keep a peaceful, clear mind while engaging with other people. Now let's get into key number 3. Key number 3 is the key of delight. It goes ahead and opens up the lock of virtuous people and how you should engage with them. Now let's go ahead and read the sutra real quick. I'll go ahead and go to the first video. By cultivating attitudes of friendliness towards the happy, compassion for the unhappy, delight in the virtuous, and disregard toward the wicked, the mind stuff retains its undisturbed calmness. Now, Sri Swami Sachi Dhananda, he only writes a few sentences of commentary for this key. Everything else is pretty big. So what are those sentences? Well, I'm going to go ahead and just paraphrase them. When seeing a virtuous person, go ahead and try to imitate their good qualities. Do not envy them. Do not try to bring them down. Appreciate them and try to cultivate those qualities in your own life. That's it. Pretty simple, right? But is it? Is it actually that simple? Maybe because I knew this video was happening. I did it again. No way. Maybe because I knew this video was gonna happen today, that yesterday I actually saw 2 instances of this key not being used for a virtuous person. Now the first was with me. I caught myself, and that's what I've been trying to do with this series, is say, like, I'm trying to improve myself, and I try to catch myself as much as I can while going through this, and if I can go ahead and change the way I look about. Now, it wasn't with someone in the room, but while I was going through YouTube, something popped up, and it was this thumbnail from Mr. Beast. It was a Mr. Beast video. Now, Mr. Beast, one of the biggest YouTubers out there, can't be comparing myself to him, but I do anyways, right? And I went ahead and I saw this thumbnail, and next to it said 1 hour ago, meaning the video was released an hour ago, and it had 4 million views. And I got envious. I got so envious. I got all upset, tight, and my brain took a second, but it got there fairly quickly just because I knew that this key was being talked about tomorrow, or again, today for today. But I was like, no, I need to go ahead and take my envy out of it. Appreciate him, congratulate him, and that's what I did. I forced myself to congratulate him in the silence of this room. And I just congratulated him, and just know that him doing well isn't gonna make me not do well. Just me being envious is in my heart affecting me and my mind and making myself not peaceful. So after taking a deep breath, congratulating him, it really truly did impact my mood and made me a little bit more peaceful and not really worry about that, kind of put that out of my mind space and just kind of MySpace. Hey guys, while editing, I realized MySpace still exists. Super funky, right? Anyways, back to the video. It made me just feel better overall. It truly did. I understand there's a part of being like, hey, this is where I want to go, and that fire still burns inside me, and I'm sure you in your own aspect. But
You don't have to tear someone down. You don't have to be envious of that person to go ahead and elevate you. That's just not what we're supposed to be doing. It definitely doesn't keep a peaceful mind. Now, the second occurrence of yesterday was last night. My friends and I were watching the Jake Paul boxing match, and I'm not a huge boxing person, but my friends were watching, so I joined them. And one of my friends, not gonna say their name, just started kind of talking some bad stuff on Jake Paul, trying to pull him down. And it just seemed like it came from a place of envy and wanting to be Jake Paul or have his success, or maybe be just as fit, or maybe just be on camera boxing. I'm not sure where it came from, but just the feeling that I was receiving and observing was of that. Now, I didn't go and say, hey bro, like and push down sutras down his face and make him feel upset. I just kind of disregarded his comments, but like I observed them, and I didn't even know I was going to talk about them today, but while writing the script, I was like, that happened, let me go ahead and speak about it. So these events happen daily, and the more you're aware of them, the more you can see them, and the more you can make adjustments from how you react to them. And that's what it truly is about, is just meditating on the past events, meditating for maybe the future events, and just trying to just become a more peaceful mind is what this sutra is truly about. So I struggle with these keys every single week, every single day, but just trying to keep them on my mind has truly helped me keep a more peaceful outlook on life, and just, I hope, be a better person to my friends and my family and to others. But like I actually have the sutras as my background for my phone, so I can just keep them on my mind, because that's what I'm truly focusing on right now, is these sutras, and that's why I'm making the video about these 4. It's not like I read it once and wanted to talk about it. No, I truly am working through these sutras in my own life, and maybe they can help you too. I would just go ahead and say, try to snag a copy of the sutras and try to read through them. But next weekend, I actually have a wedding I have to go up and travel for, so I may or may not be able to produce part 4 of this series next week. So if it's not out next week, it will be out in 2 weeks from now. And I just hope you have a lovely day. Spread love, peace, and hope. Love you guys.